Hello and welcome. Name's Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay, and I make videos about that. This is a What's Sold video. Gotta get the stuff. Gotta get the stuff. Gotta turn this on. So it snowed. Stop the music. And hopefully it's the right time. So in the live stream of me kind of doing some more metal sorting and taking apart and things like that, getting smaller bins consolidated and stuff. You can see the sun starting to go down, although it goes down, in the west, and the camera is facing the east. You can see it getting darker, but you can also see a little bit of snow. So it was quite warm. Let's just say early summer temperatures past couple days, and now it is what's probably. Let me see. Actually, I have it on here. It's showing it's 24 as of 8:39. 24 degrees, wherever that's at. It's right here. Which C is -3. So it goes from, 20C, maybe, right around there, to -3. And then it's going to be about 2, maybe 3C tomorrow, and then back up into typical spring temperatures. Let's get into what's sold. It is enough. I was actually able to cancel that Bible Stories book. I messaged them. I was like, hey, eBay's not letting me. And then figure it out. Then I got on the phone with eBay. They said my phone call was going to be 31 minutes from when I requested it to when it was supposed to come in. And it come in for like 2.5 hours. But I got that taken care of. All you have to do if something like that happens is just hit send full refund or send whatever it is and send it in full, and it will automatically cancel the order. So there's that. eBay knows about that bug. But there is 9 orders for 242 going out. And I'll say it now, when I am done with this, pretty much a little bit after I'm done with this and it posts, by the time most people start watching it within the first hour, I'll already be live streaming. Because I got to resurface some discs because, it's really, really cold out there. And if I don't have to go out in the freezing cold or the super duper hot or the blistering wind and snow or whatever, I don't. C44. Yeah, it kind of inhibits a little bit of sales. Or, I guess it can. It can inhibit sales because I'm not getting as much, but Yomo and Milwaukee, it looks like, because I'm just not, out and about getting stuff. But I prefer to be safer or not freezing going in and out or not super hot of going in and out. C44. Yoma and Malky, are you experienced? Thompson twins. Hold me now. Yomo Malaki. Yomo Malaki. 32. So if you're new here, I round up or round down. That was 31.51. So I said 32. You got to get a book. I don't want to say this is it, just because of the way I have the picture. It is. All right, so this Windows for worship. Dust jacket is completely covered, or is completely worn. Might just be because there's nothing on the inside. Might just be someone just cut construction paper. But this little book right here, $9.50. So whatever I paid for it, I got my money out of it. Another book. The Meat Buyer's Guide. Had this one for a little while. Got it Salvation Army down in Copley. I want to say that's where I got it. There wasn't really much going on. This is a book of its. I mean, it's still gonna be under. It might be just over 2 pounds, but just stuff like this size, unless it's like 50, $60. But where I was at, how much I was getting that day, that was about it from that store. I think there might have been something else with it, but $25. I mean, it's still money, it's still profit. It's just a little more of a hassle. The one person that doesn't have to deal with a lot of hassles, they just don't get stuck on them. His name is David Hasselhoff. One of these, these sell maybe one a month, but I paid 35 cents for it. D40 or D40. Still a few more. All right, so this is a soundtrack for Genocyber and MD Geist. Soundtracks. They are CDs. It's not listed as a DVD. 25. So I got a bunch of these and a couple other things that were even a little cheaper, but these are the winners. When Salvation Army in Ashtabula, when they had their big bin, or any store when I go into it, and there was a big bin of media, I'm going to sit there, I'm going to dive in, and I'm going to usually start with the DVDs because they're larger, they take up a little more room, and they're easier to kind of balance and shift around. But get a whole bunch of those and line those up on the edge and just kind of start making my stacks. So as I'm going, I'm stacking stuff up. And the amount of stacks that there are, I probably take up 1/10 after everything's stacked up from a full bin. It just kind of lets you know, it's like a full bin, I'm taking up now 1/10 of the total volume. But you can't fill them up completely if they're going to be sifted through, because then where's all the other stuff going to go? Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe. B-14. It's in the books. Secret Weapons, Luftwaffe, $30. So I paid $2 for this, or no, I think it was 4. Maybe it was 2. But I paid a couple bucks for this at Happy Tales thrift store, which those help the Humane Society out. And we actually there's a video. One of the videos I have shows like the screenshot is me on a road, and then I go down into the area where that store was, which was right across the street from where we used to live almost 6 years ago. VN4. Well, this VHS I'm glad to get rid of. So I looked ahead of time. And when I got this, it was either April or August of 2023. I've had this for a while. $14. So it got enough attention over time for me to just be like, oh, it's got enough views over that time frame, however I did that, then bring it down a little, bring it over the years. Finally sold. Gonna get a tape. Christopher Cross. All right, this Christopher Cross tape. This is one I believe I found at a thrift store because of where it was in the drawer. And I can look at it. Well, I can't on this because it's not letting me bring up the pictures. But $30, 30. I don't think I have any more. Something I just got, which should be right up here, right on top. It is. All right, so just got that at the Salvation Army. This here, it's missing a disc. They've only sold one has sold a while ago. There's nothing at all listed for Merle E-Wing and music-wise that I saw typing it up. But this is missing one CD. So I paid $1 for it at the Salvation Army. It's still going to ship out $447. Well, it sold $19. I mean, someone came in with a lower, and I'm like, cool. I mean, it already sold. The best offer already accepted. I'm like, something I don't have to worry about putting away. And got to get 2 tapes. Well, it's still 2 tapes, right? But it's the Frankie Valli Anthology. And that's $26. So get the, yeah, I guess it'll be a short video. Get the, how many do I have? There's probably at least 30 different things that need to be close to it, that need to be resurfaced. The quantity of discs are going to be a little more than that. Totality, it's maybe a little over an hour. Should be all done. And I'm just going to start, I mean, it's going to be early for a lot of people. And I don't know how many people that are up and about that follow me that are actually up and about and they're able to tune in. Cool. Either way. So I'm saying it like you're going to hear this right now, like live right now at 8:54 in the morning Eastern time. So anyhow, let's go wrap that one up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. We'll go with the tape, the VHS there. You know, the way on how I do self-similars, on how I determine something's going to come down in order for me to do a self-similar, I should say, is I will column everything at the longest listed, been on site the longest. Then I'll rack up to months. And then if a view counter has 3, very rarely will I do it if it has 2. But if it has 3, I'll click on the view counter, and if it has 4, 5, 6, whichever more views, so if it's 4 or more views, it comes down. And I'll do that all the way down to what ends up being the 90-day bracket bar, to where now you can't pick 6 months. Now it can only be 90 days. I stop. I don't do any of those 90-day ones. And those ones will come down, and then I'll reprice by 5 to 10%. Really, the higher the prices, it's most likely going to be about 10%. When it starts getting down into like the 30s, it's not going to be that. It's going to be 5 to 7%, depending on how it falls in. But so the price will come down. That'll give it a new number. It'll kind of get pushed around, get a few views, so on and so forth. But over time, if you do that and just bring the price down, yeah, it's not making a whole lot. But it could also be the $0 on it. So glad to see the older stuff gone, and that's why I do the self-similars of stuff that's been listed that long. That way it kind of renews it, and I know that that item itself has an interest. Stuff that rolls over for years that has 1 view. It's been up for 28 months and it has 1 view. You could probably copy-paste all that and see if it actually has any sell value anymore and do what you want to do with it, but that's how I keep track of the stuff, keep stuff in rotation. All right, so let me think of going up. Comment down below, subscribe, share. Those are all free. They help me, help you, so we can help other people with physical media and eBay. Appreciate it. Thank you.